Welcome back. Progress Singapore Party Chief Leong Mun Wai is demanding answers from the National Development Minister over a range of housing issues. He alleges that Desmond Lee has been silent even after issues like lease decay and the high prices of flats were aired during the hustings. Mr Lee has denied Mr Leong's claim, saying the PSP has little regard for facts. He says the issues have been addressed in parliamentary debates and throughout the campaigning period. But Mr Leong is doubling down on his assertions, in particular on how to address lease decay. Chloe Teo reports.
A routine walkabout broke the morning still at this coffee shop when candidates and supporters from both sides of the fence crossed paths. Speaking to reporters later, PSP Chief Leong Mun Wai raised the issue of lease decay affecting Singaporeans living in ageing public flats. He pointed to the Selective Bloc Redevelopment Scheme, or SERS, where the government acquires flats before the end of the lease, and how affected residents in Ang Mo Kio had to fork out more money to buy a new replacement flat of a similar size in the area, despite getting government grants.
Since the Ang Mo Kio SERS, everybody knows SERS is not working anymore for the people.
In 2018, the government announced the Voluntary Bloc Redevelopment Scheme, or VERS, to redevelop older parts of a town, but has yet to announce details on it.
The lease decay means their old flat will be worth less and less. The government has a responsibility to come out with the solution as soon as possible. They cannot be hiding behind. I don't know what Minister Desmond Lee is doing. Maybe he's still monitoring. But how long do you need to monitor? The interest of a lot of old Singaporeans who own old HDB flats are suffering. Come up with a solution. We need that.
Mr Leong also repeated his party's call for the cost of public flats to be de-linked from land costs so homes are more affordable.
In a written reply, National Development Minister Desmond Lee categorically denied claims by Mr Leong that he has been silent on housing issues throughout the campaign period. He says, quote, "It is indeed a matter of concern when the PSP makes assertions with little regard for facts." Mr Lee says he has addressed such issues on multiple occasions over the course of the campaign, including at the launch of the West Coast-Jurong West GRC manifesto and a rally last Sunday. He says he recognises the concerns that residents have over housing, how the pandemic caused Singapore's worst construction crisis in decades, how demand went up, and how these led to higher housing prices. Mr Lee says he has assured citizens that supply has been ramped up, and this will stabilise the market and allow for more affordable housing. Mr Lee also lists a slew of initiatives that the government has announced to keep homes within the reach of Singaporeans. They include the Standard, Prime and Plus housing framework, as well as more public housing options for higher income young couples and singles.